How's it going, everyone? Glen here. So, Chris has talked me into doing some videos so we can become rich and famous and quit our day jobs. You're laughing, aren't you? Anyway, you don't have to be great to start, but you got to start to be great. I've started, so prepare for the greatness.
Yeah, I'm the one to get it, bruh. I swear to God I'll get it, bruh. Hey, I ain't never giving up. Said I never give up. I got this, man, I got it. I will not quit, I'm on it. Never rock it. Got the block lit, I'm toxic. Spitting logic, make them nauseous. Honest, can I stop this? Never cautious, drop it. I'm the hardest. Knock, knock, bitch, watch it. I'm the fucking king of rock, bitch. Poppin', spitting hot shit. I'm topic, chronic. I think I'm motherfucking lost it.
Alright guys, so before we get into this episode, I just want to take this opportunity to sort of reach out to you guys and just ask for a bit of help, you know, just to like, subscribe, share the videos, hit the little bell icon so you can keep up to date with it. It greatly helps me out a bit. We've been falling on tough times lately. That's why some of these episodes sort of come and go real quick. So yeah, invite your friends or show them. Like the channel, subscribe to it. The subscriptions help me out a lot. And hit the little bell icon. So yeah, like, subscribe, and share, and I would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, back onto this episode. I hope you enjoy it.
So here's the Morris after its day out. We've got a big 2 runs on the board before this little fella wasn't loving life. 99% chance it's got a broken servo piston, which could have been a quick and easy fix, but we've just ditched the whole thing. And we're going to put this in there. You can't go wrong with a 350 Chev. I'll give her a little bit of a clean up because she was a bit dirty. No oil leaks, but she's dirty. What we're going to do, it needs a ringing because it originally came out of the C10 but it had a manual in it, so I gave him his flywheel and clutch back. But we'll get a flex plate, but because the starter motor's bolted on here, we can fire it up on the ground. So what we're going to have to do, I've pulled everything out. I've pulled the brakes and the brake lines and the steering column and all that jazz out. Can't really see much under here, but yeah, she's all out. So I can start chopping this back out. I'll give you a quick look what we've done is, if you don't know, it's got a Gemini front end in it. So it's got the cross member there and the steering rack and the arms and the shock. They're actually hot rod shocks. These Gemini ones were too long. We made all this and boxed it in. I've already cut this side out. There was a big thing here, so I've cut it out to make some more room. So I've had this, it fits in there perfect, so I'll weld that up and put a plate on it. And I'm hoping the exhaust will shoot straight out the side there. Don't look too close at my welds, right? They're not pretty, but they do the job. A bit like myself. So today, see, this side's already wide enough because it was made to suit the VK manifold, but we need this side to match. So my plan is, we'll cut all this out in one piece so I can reuse it. Move this all over, so it should probably be down there. And then, yeah. Okay, so I've got my death wheel there. Look at the size of this. Deadly. But that bit's so I can chop through this in one hit. Straight through. And I'll take care of my stuff. Have a look. Look what I'm saying. Look what I'm looking for. Can't see shit. But anyway, time to start chopping. Oh, it's ugly, but I got it out in one piece. We can reuse it.
Much, much, much later.
Well, there we go. We're like 2 hours later or something. She's in. Oh, how good does that look? Oh. It's got to do a 12-second now, surely. It's got to go back a little bit and down a little bit. I don't think I can get the distributor cap off like that. But a little bit of room under here still, so. Oh, she's in there. I'm not sure what to do about the exhaust fan if I do it. I can cut some more. Thought the starter motor will come out with the oil filter. Might be a short oil filter or a remote oil filter or something. But that's alright. Yes, it is a 350 Chev, but don't get too sorry, it's not a massive powerhouse. Going off the engine number here, like I can't show you the whole thing, but it starts with 11QU, so it's actually originally from a HQ Statesman, which is pretty rare. There's only like 2,000 of them made, so Google tells me. But it's mine, I'm not selling it, so unless they offer big money, then hit me up. But looking up that number and the specs of a HQ 350, there's like 270 horsepower, so not a lot, but better than what it was, and should have enough to pull your anchor off your army, so all good.
A few moments later.
Well, that was quite the mission, but wow, it is. It's a big hole. I don't know, I'm getting good at filling holes. Okay. No going back now. Hey Chris, I almost forgot. Like, share and subscribe, but before that, that's the front fell off.
I just don't want people thinking that tankers aren't safe.
Was this tanker safe?
Well, I was thinking more about the other ones.
The ones that are safe?
Yeah, the ones the front doesn't fall off.